Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today, I want to talk about Bitcoin because Bitcoin is prepared to break 100K very, very soon, guys. I don't know if it's going to be very, very soon, right? Bitcoin for the past few days has been trying its best to break 100K. It's trying its best to reach that $100,000 mark, but it's been struggling and it's been teasing us, right? Like the struggle is real out here, guys, and Bitcoin is truly trying its best to break out, okay, of $100,000, guys. Okay, it really, really is. So in today's stream, I want to talk about it. Okay, if we will see Bitcoin, breaking 100K, in the next few days. I really want to talk about that because we have to see that happening very, very soon. I believe at any moment, okay, we're gonna see Bitcoin truly break $100,000. And I just realized like it's actually hard, guys. Like for the past few days, I've been trying my best to capture Bitcoin reaching $100,000. I want to actually capture that moment on stream, right? So yesterday, okay, my last stream, I went live for 5 hours. 5 hours, guys. Okay, and I literally thought that yesterday, okay, was the day that we were in fact going to be seeing Bitcoin break $100,000, but clearly, okay, clearly it was not the day. Okay, Bitcoin yesterday was so close to reaching $100,000. It went as high as $99,800. Okay, 99.8K. It was literally less than $200 away, okay, from reaching $100,000. So once we saw Bitcoin, reaching $99,800, okay, when it was less than $200 away from, reaching 100K, it just dropped back down to the downside, right? So yeah, Bitcoin is gonna struggle, guys, to reach 100K. Okay, it really, really is. Even today, right, looking at Bitcoin, it is not looking too good, right? And I don't think we're gonna see Bitcoin reaching $100,000 today. Okay, so let's talk about it, guys, because there is in fact a fair few things that I want to talk about for today's stream. So Bitcoin right now, $98,400, just below it. Okay. So it's still holding very, very well. Yasin's clearly see that we are in fact in the 1 hour time frame. And yeah, like I said, right, we did actually see Bitcoin going as high as $99,800. Okay, and y'all just clearly see when we saw Bitcoin reaching this level of $99,800 right over there, it did in fact, slightly go back down, went back up a little bit, and then it started to like consolidate, and then it just started to drop even more. And this is where we are right now for Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin has been struggling, guys, okay, to break that 100K mark. But like I said, very, very soon, who knows when, okay, we will see Bitcoin reaching $100,000, guys. Okay, it's all about patience. Okay, it really, really is. So Bitcoin right now, still not too far off from $100,000, only at $98,000 right now, but still above 98K, which is amazing to see. We did actually see a Bitcoin going as low as $97,200, right, earlier this morning. Okay, and that was scary, but it did in fact bounce back up to this 98K level. So it's still looking pretty good right now for Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is, guys. Right now, Ethereum, okay, $3,400, looking pretty good right now for Ethereum. Okay, I'm glad to see Ethereum back at this level of $3,400. And yeah, I get it, guys, right? Ethereum hasn't really been moving for the past, few days, even for the past few weeks. But understand, okay, soon enough, we're going to see Ethereum move like crazy. We're going to see Ethereum, okay, break back up to its previous all-time highs last cycle. And of course, break a new all-time high. It's going to, reach a new all-time high. Okay, we know that, guys. Okay, so understand, I get it. Why isn't Ethereum really moving right now? And yeah, I totally agree with you guys, right? With a lot of you guys, because I would have thought, we have seen Bitcoin reaching new all-time highs, especially with the US election, right? When that happened, we saw Bitcoin like jumping from literally $70,000 all the way to like over $90,000. Like we skipped 80K. Like Bitcoin just skyrocketed, just went through like those 80K levels like it was nothing. Okay, so Bitcoin literally went from 70K all the way to like over $90,000 in like just over a week time, which was insane. And Ethereum, right, hasn't really been moving. Okay, and I'm surprised. I would have thought Ethereum would be at like at least over $4,000, 4.1 to 4.2 at least. Close to its previous all-time highs. Right, you can clearly see the volume for Ethereum has been pretty low as well. Now, Solana, we know, okay, about 2 days ago, it did in fact reach back up to its previous highs, even reaching a new high. And I told you guys that a lot of these altcoins will do that. Okay, we will see a lot of these altcoins, right, reaching back up to its previous cycle high, and of course, reaching a new all-time high. And Solana is a clear example. Okay, Solana is doing absolutely amazing. It was very, very scary for Solana. The last cycle, right? The last bear cycle, especially in 2022, towards the end of 2022, because we saw Solana going as low as below $10, and that was obviously very, very scary, right? We saw a 97% drawdown, right? And that was very, very scary, okay, for Solana. And I remember when Solana was all the way down here, people were obviously very, very scared, okay? And I felt like people were obviously losing faith with Solana, and including me, right? But I was still buying a little bit of Solana. Okay, I really, really was, guys. I was not missing that opportunity. I remember buying Solana when it was at like $20, $25, even at those like $30 levels. I was buying a fair bit of it, and I'm still holding it, right? I still have a whole bag of Solana. I'm glad, when I saw this 97% drawdown for Solana, I'm very, very glad that I didn't sell all of my Solana, right? Because I thought there was no point. What was the point of me selling Solana at a loss, right? So I was simply just holding it. And I am very, very glad that I held my Solana. Okay, like all of it. I have not sold any of my Solana. Even last cycle, I didn't sell any of it. And I'm glad I didn't. This cycle, I will for sure be taking my profits for Solana 100%, because I do think Solana has huge potential to, reach in the, 600 levels, even 800 to even $1,000. We will see it. But I really do believe, if you missed buying Ethereum when Ethereum was, trading at, $100 to $200, buy some Solana, because I really do believe Solana is like going to be like the next Ethereum, right? Ethereum right now trading at, thousands of dollars. I think Solana will, in the future trade for over thousands of dollars as well, right? So if you guys missed the boat on buying Ethereum at its early stages when Ethereum was, trading for $100 to $200, get some Solana, right? I've told you guys that many, many times, okay? And just hold it, right? And just see where it goes, this bull run, and take some of your profits, right? Take some of your profits for sure. Chainlink, okay, looking pretty good right now, $17.8. It wants to go back up to $18. I think Chainlink will perform very, very well this next upcoming bull run, 100%. Cardano, we know yesterday did in fact reach $1 for the first time ever since like 2 years, over 2 years, ever since April of 2022. That was the last time we seen Cardano, and it's just dropped ever since then. Now it's gone back up to over $1, right? So that's amazing, to see for Cardano. Cardano has been absolutely skyrocketing, and it's been looking pretty good right now for Cardano, right? It really, really has. Even XRP, a lot of these altcoins have been pumping, especially look at Polkadot today. I want to show you guys Polkadot, because I don't know if you guys remember, but I was telling you guys that I lost faith with Polkadot. Okay, and that being said, Polkadot today is jumping, right? It is jumping up to the upside like crazy. Polkadot has exploded, guys, today, right? It almost reached $11. I remember Polkadot was trading at like $6 for the longest time, $5, $4, even $6, right? So it's great to see Polkadot moving today, right? So yeah, I feel like for the past few days, a lot of alts have been moving, okay? You guys can clearly see past 24 hours, Ethereum's up 2%, BNB's up 2% as well. Dogecoin right now is down 5%. Cardano is slightly down, still above $1, so that's always amazing to see. Stellar, right? XLM still continuing to pump, guys. This is crazy to see for XLM. It's been like 3 years, literally 3 years, ever since 2021. We have seen Stellar, right, at like at least like 60 cents. You know what I mean? It's been a very, very long time. And this altcoin has been absolutely pumping up to the upside, right? It's performing way better than XRP so far, right? And look at it, it's now at number 11. I remember seeing this at, I think, number 13. Like literally just yesterday it was at 13, and now it's at 11. The 11th largest crypto coin out of the entire crypto market. This is insane to see, guys. I never thought, XLM will be up here, like almost in the top 10. This is crazy to see. And look at it, right? It's still pumping today. It's up 40%. Look at this. For the past week, it's up over 200%. And for the past month, it is up a whopping 500%, guys. Okay, Stellar has been absolutely pumping. It's been skyrocketing. Okay, it really, really has, guys. And it's about to, reach back up to, its previous all-time highs. And its previous all-time highs was around 74 cents, close to 74 cents. That is insane, right? Look at that. That is crazy, guys. Okay, Toncoin today, looking pretty good, 16.5%. And yes, Polkadot, like I said, okay, 23% right now for Polkadot. Polkadot is finally moving. For the past few days, I've been complaining about Polkadot not really moving. And I was saying to you guys, like, I was surprised that Polkadot hasn't really been moving, whereas, other altcoins have been moving. But Polkadot and Polygon, they weren't really moving. But Polkadot today is moving like crazy. And it's great to see, Polkadot going up, over $10 at one point, which is insane to see. So that's great to see for Polkadot. And let me know in the comments down below, guys, are you guys still fans of Polkadot? Let me know. I'd love to know. Chainlink today is up 6%, riding back up to almost $18, looking amazing right now for Chainlink. So he's down 3%. Bitcoin Cash is down 5%. Pepe is down over 3%. But yeah, majority of altcoins today are in the greens, right? Uniswap's up 8% today, looking amazing. ICP 8% as well. Filecoin 19%. Looking pretty good, guys, for alts. Looking not too bad for altcoins, guys, today. Altcoins, okay, majority of altcoins today are in fact in the greens, looking pretty good, looking pretty decent. Global crypto market cap is now sitting at 3.35 trillion. So this is looking amazing. So, of course, right, Bitcoin monthly returns, we're still pretty much up 40%, guys, which is amazing to see. Okay, I told you guys that Moonvember will be amazing, and here we are. Bitcoin is so far is up 40%, and we still have, right, we still have just over pretty much a week left into this month till we enter the new month of December. So we will see if Bitcoin can, jump even more up to the upside, which I think it will. I still believe that Bitcoin is still on track to reach 100K towards the end of this month, at least. I think we will see Bitcoin reaching 100K, right? So get ready for that, guys. Okay, be prepared for this next big move for Bitcoin, because I really do believe Bitcoin will be reaching $100,000 very, very soon. Even though, yes, it's like not too far off from that. Like, Bitcoin is really not too far off from reaching $100,000. It really, really isn't. Like, at any moment, Bitcoin can reach 100K, and the volume has been not that great lately for Bitcoin, right? But I think it will come back up, right? So yeah, I think this month, November, I really do believe Bitcoin will be reaching 100K. And of course, as I told you guys many times, once Bitcoin does reach $100,000, we're going to see it moonshot, right, to like 105 to 110 and higher. Okay, so I really do believe that we're going to see November end off maybe in the 50%, like over 50% at least. That's just my prediction. And then, of course, we have December, right? We've got the Santa rally. The future is looking bright for Bitcoin, guys. I really do believe, think about it now, right? I think Bitcoin, when we end off this year of 2024, it's going to be like, I don't know, 130, 140, maybe even 150 Bitcoin when we end off this year in 2024. I think that is very, very possible. We will see, though. Okay, I'm probably talking nonsense, right? Maybe the max we'll see is maybe like 130. That's just my prediction. Fear and Greed Index right now, okay? It's slightly going down, 80 right now. Okay, yesterday we saw it at 93. We're still in extreme greed though. Okay, so that's a great sign right there. So the sentiment is slightly changing, but we are still in extreme greed, guys. Okay, there is in fact a lot of greed right now for, Bitcoin and the crypto market. Okay, now alt season. We know alt season is coming, guys. Okay, get ready for, majority of these altcoins in the crypto market to skyrocket. And we go through 4 phases of altcoins, right? Accumulation, first leg up, a chop, and up only. Okay, and it looks like alts are finally out of the chop phase. Up only is next. Okay, so very, very soon, guys. Okay, we're gonna see the crypto total market cap skyrocket, pretty much. Right, we're gonna see it skyrocket. Okay, and a lot of these altcoins will pump like crazy. Okay, guys, understand a lot of these altcoins that will go back up to its previous highs from last cycle, and of course reach a new all-time high. Okay, we know that, guys. So be patient. Okay, alt season is literally right around the corner, right? And look at this, right? Alt season is about to begin, right? What alt season did back in 2016 of Q4 throughout 2017, you actually clearly see, okay, it pumped, guys. It literally pumped like crazy. Okay, and it's looking very similar, right? The pattern is very, very similar to what the crypto total market cap is doing right now. Okay, 2024 of Q4, okay, and of course throughout 2025 we're gonna see the crypto total market cap skyrocket. So it's looking very similar to what it did back in 2016 and 2017. And yeah, I really do believe, right, 2024 to 2025, it's obviously gonna, skyrocket, guys, right? Similar to what it did back in 2020 of 2021, and of course 2024 to 2025, right? It's looking very, very similar. A bottom, a fake out, and then a breakout, right? Very, very similar to what it did back in 2016 and 2017. Okay, yeah, I can clearly see that. So soon enough, we will see a breakout, guys. Okay, so be ready for that. Okay, history is repeating itself for altcoins. Okay, and we know, guys, during this bull run, Bitcoin is not the only one that's going to be pumping. Obviously, altcoins will pump as well, right? We know alt season is right around the corner. So be ready for alt season, guys, because it is coming. And as I told you guys many times, right, it's actually a good thing that we're not seeing Bitcoin reaching $100,000. This is actually a good sign. The reason why I personally think it's a good sign is because it gives us time, especially retail investors, right, to buy Bitcoin while it's still below $100,000. Because as I told you guys many times, when we see Bitcoin, okay, reaching over 100K, right, when we see it reaching over $100,000, it's going to moonshot. Right, it's not going to stop. It's going to go to 105, 108 to $110,000 and higher. Right, so while Bitcoin is still below 100K, guys, please take this as a once in a lifetime opportunity to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. Okay, Marco, appreciate you. Took some Bitcoin and loaded up on some alts. Hard to sell some BTC. I get it. You know what I mean? And I feel like, yeah, a lot of people, right, they are in fact, in general, investing into altcoins, right, buying into altcoins, looking for the next gem, right, they're gem hunting, and of course, meme coins, right? And we'll talk more about meme coins later on in today's stream. But I get it. Not a lot of people out there, okay, especially the new investors, they're not buying Bitcoin. A lot of these guys, they're just buying and trading altcoins, because obviously this is where majority of the money will be made, especially with meme coins. We are in fact seeing, a lot of meme coins, different meme coins, and a lot of, the younger generations, right? The teenagers out there that are trading meme coins, they are making life-changing money. Millions of dollars are in fact being printed by, simply trading meme coins. I say simple, but it's actually hard, guys, and it's very, very risky trading meme coins. Okay, it really, really is. But this is where majority of the money is made. Okay, and I get that. But guys, you need some Bitcoin in your portfolio. Trust me, you need some Bitcoin. You can't just go all in on altcoins, right? I told you guys many times, right? Think of Bitcoin as a long-term play, right? Think of it as a long-term investment. Okay, Bitcoin, trust me, guys, if you're buying Bitcoin right now, you're simply DCAing into Bitcoin, and you're going to be holding your Bitcoin. You're not going to be selling them. You're going to be holding majority of your Bitcoins, right? if you want to, obviously take profits with Bitcoin, I recommend you can take profits. Obviously, right? No one has gone broke taking profits, but don't sell all your Bitcoins, guys. Okay, don't sell all your Bitcoins. In the future, we know the Bitcoin price is going to be much, much higher compared to where it is right now. Okay, so obviously it's going to be much, much harder in the future to stack stats, right? To stack these Satoshis, because of course the price is going to be so much higher, which means it's going to be harder and harder and harder to stack stats. Okay, so think long term with Bitcoin, guys. Okay, you need Bitcoin in your portfolio, right? Get some Bitcoin, get some altcoins. Okay, I want to say like 70% in Bitcoin, and then like I don't know, I want to say like 20% into Ethereum, and then the other 10% just chuck it into like, I don't know, meme coins, just muck around with it, right? Solana, okay, trade it, right? So that is just my personal opinion, guys. Or maybe you can do like 60% or 50% Bitcoin, and then like, I don't know, 20% to 30% Ethereum, okay, because you're gonna need some Ethereum, right? The king of altcoins, and that could switch up. Who knows? Solana could be the next Ethereum killer, right? Who knows, right? I hear a lot of people that are swapping their Ethereum for more Solana, right? So who knows, guys? Marcus says I try to keep 90%. That's a good idea. I'm with you on that one. I am truly with you on that one. I feel like I hold majority of Bitcoin in my portfolio, of course, right? I have like, I don't know, 70%, 80% Bitcoin, and then I got like Ethereum, right? The other percentage is like Ethereum, Solana, Chainlink, and whatnot, and then I'm just trading like very, very small amounts of my money into like meme coins, right? So that's that. So, like I said, guys, while Bitcoin is still below $100,000, please take this and look at this as a once in a lifetime opportunity to buy Bitcoin while still cheap and while still below 100K. Because once Bitcoin surpasses 100K, I think it's just gonna keep going up. Okay, and once Bitcoin, okay, we see Bitcoin next year, 2025. Once we actually see Bitcoin reaching 200K to even higher than that, to like 250, 280, to even 300K, right? It's possible that Bitcoin can go to these price levels. I don't think, okay, we will ever see Bitcoin going back down below 100K ever again. And for sure, guys, I know like 100% that, Bitcoin, right, in those 70K days, 60K days, right, 50K days and lower, those days are gone, right? We're not going to see Bitcoin going back down to those levels ever again. Understand that, guys, right? Those 70K levels, right, those 60K levels, 50K level, those days are gone, right? We're not going to see Bitcoin going back down to those levels ever again in history, okay? So, guys, Bitcoin, buy some, okay? Buy some while still below $100,000. This is a blessing. Think of this as a blessing, okay? Because it is. Every dip we see is a blessing, right? Take it as an opportunity, right, to buy more. So that's that. But guys, look at this. Okay, maybe one of the main reasons why we aren't seeing Bitcoin reaching 100K and higher is because there's a sell war, right? So this is the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. Okay, and if Bitcoin goes above $100,000, over $500 million in Bitcoin short positions will be liquidated. So obviously, okay, a lot of people will be liquidated. Okay, so there will be a big short squeeze, guys. And this is probably one of the main reasons why we saw Bitcoin struggling, okay, literally struggling to reach $100,000. Like, it was so close, guys. Look at this. It went as high as $99,800, right? Look at that, 99.8. It was literally less than $200 away from reaching and touching 100K, but it didn't. It just dropped back down to the downside, right? So understand, once we see Bitcoin, okay, breaking 100K, okay, reaching 100K and breaking it, right? Once we see a breakout, obviously there will be a lot of people that will be getting liquidated, okay? So there is in fact a huge sell wall at $100,000. Mitch, if you want to diversify, check out Sleo and the new Polygon. They are survivors. I mean, Polygon. I think Polygon has been around for a while, right? Are you talking about Polygon? So I think Polygon has been around for a while. But yeah, I think this is mainly one of the main reasons, guys, that we aren't seeing Bitcoin reaching 100K. You know, it is truly struggling to break out from $100,000. It can't even reach 100K. It can't even reach 99K, right? Look at that. Okay, so I don't know, guys, but I think really, really soon we gotta be prepared for it, right? We gotta be prepared for a 100K Bitcoin, right? So be prepared for that, guys. Okay, because you know I think this is a true blessing, right? That Bitcoin is still below $100,000, right? Look at this, right? It's still below it. Take this as an opportunity, right? Bitcoin might continue to consolidate in the next few days. Who knows, right? It will most likely maybe consolidate at these levels. Take it as an opportunity, guys, to buy Bitcoin, because I'm telling you, right? Once we see Bitcoin breaking $100,000, once we see a breakout, it's gonna go crazy. Okay, I think Bitcoin will go crazy once it reaches $100,000. Polygon has gone to Pole. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I try to do diversify my altcoins and what I'm trying to like invest in. Obviously, guys, right? I don't just go all in on Bitcoin, even though for the past few years I've just been buying Bitcoin and Ethereum, mainly Bitcoin, right? I've been buying some Solana here and there, Chainlink, right? Cardano, right? Every now and then, and I'm starting to diversify into other altcoins, right? I really am. I'm planning on trading into meme coins as well. I'm planning on buying more altcoins, right? I think, like, thinking about it now, I think I've bought enough Bitcoin. I think I'm trying to like really just in the next like few weeks, I'm really gonna like lock in and just look into altcoins, right? And like gem hunt, right? Because AI, right? There's AI tokens, right? Because we know AI is huge, guys, in the industry, even gaming tokens, right? Because we know how big the gaming industry is. I really do believe this bull run, gaming tokens will perform very, very well, right? And of course, AI projects. So I'm really like trying to do my own research and diversify into like those altcoins. Okay, because I really do believe like AI gaming will be like big for crypto. Okay, and this bull run that we're currently in right now, I really do believe those tokens will perform very, very well. But what else is there? So yes, as I told you guys, okay, look at this. Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, we have already surpassed that target of $89,100 easily. That was nothing. We already surpassed that, right? We are now at $98,000. And the next target, right, you guys can clearly see from this Fibonacci retracement level is $114,000. So yes, like I said, this is why I believe, once we see Bitcoin breaking 100K, it's going to skyrocket to over, 110. Okay, and the next target, right, looking at this, is $114,000. So it is loading, guys. So please be prepared for this because it's going to happen. Okay, it will happen. So be ready for that. Okay. But yeah, look at this, guys. Okay. The bull market flip, right? Bull market flip. Okay. The bull run phase has officially begun. And we already know it has began like a couple months back. Okay. Bitcoin has been reaching new all-time highs, right? We are already seeing, a lot of these altcoins skyrocketing, gaining back, their momentum, right? So we know, guys, we are obviously in a bull market. I think it's very, very clear, and it's safe to say that obviously we are in fact in a bull market. Like we are right in the beginning of a bull run. Okay, we are in the next cycle now, guys. Okay, very, very exciting times ahead for Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, especially next year in 2025. Okay, we know that. Marcus says, poll looks juicy on 4 hour. I don't even think I have poll. Let me add it. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it has pumped. I think it has pumped today, right? Did it pump? Yeah, it's like up 9%. Not too bad. I mean, it's crazy to say, guys, because I was losing faith, with Polygon and Polkadot like a couple of days ago. I was telling you guys on my stream. And it's funny that I say that because now today, right, a couple days later, and here we are, right? Polkadot's popping today. Polygon is up like 9% today. I think it's hilarious. But they are still down, guys. Like, understand, like, they are pumping today, but they're still down a fair bit. Like, look at this volume, though, for Polkadot. It's looking pretty good right now. It's building up, but yeah, Polkadot has to catch up. Do I think it can go back up to its previous cycle high? Maybe. I think it's possible, right? $54, almost 55. Let me know, guys. Are you guys still a fan of Polkadot? Let me know. I'd love to know. All right, what else is there? Oh, yes. So, Bitcoin. A lot of people want to know where the top is for Bitcoin this bull cycle. Okay. And I told guys many, many times my personal price prediction for Bitcoin next year, 2025, where the top will possibly be. And I try to be like realistic with you guys, right? But I really do believe, okay, I think 200K, 250 to even 300K and higher is very, very possible. Now, I don't know if Bitcoin, like, this bull run will hit 400K to 500K. I feel like I want to be like realistic with you guys. Like, it can happen, right? But I think like next cycle that will easily happen. This cycle, okay, as much as I am bullish on Bitcoin, I don't think we're gonna see, a 450 to like 500K Bitcoin. I don't think we're gonna see that this cycle. But 200K to even over $300,000, I think that's realistic. You know what I mean? Especially since we have the Bitcoin ETFs. Okay, we got that now, right? That's obviously different. Ever since we had the Bitcoin ETFs, a lot of these institutions have been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. Okay, with the ETFs, right? So obviously, IBIT, okay, BlackRock, of course, they've been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. I feel like a lot of new whales they are buying. Okay, MicroStrategy, of course, Marco Saylor, okay, they're buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. They now own, I think MicroStrategy is the largest company in the world that holds that hodls the most Bitcoins. And I think it's like over 300,000 Bitcoins, which is insane. Like, I think it's like 330,000 Bitcoins as of right now, which is crazy. That is obviously a lot of money. Okay. And I feel like once we see Bitcoin reaching $100,000, guys, I feel like, once we actually see Bitcoin, in the six figs, I feel like a lot of other companies, okay, want to get a piece of Bitcoin, right? Like, we are already seeing what's happening with Microsoft, okay, MicroStrategy. I think, Microsoft is in fact going to be like helping Microsoft, trying to convince them why they need to like buy Bitcoin, because we have seen, MicroStrategy, the stock going up, reaching new all-time highs, and other companies out there, right? They're seeing, the Bitcoin effect, right? That is truly the, Bitcoin effect. MicroStrategy, going up, right? The stock, it's reaching new all-time highs. Okay, even though yes, a couple of days ago it did drop, but it still reached a new all-time high. That's obviously the Bitcoin effect. And yeah, other companies are seeing that and they want a piece of Bitcoin. Even other countries, right? Countries out there, they want a piece of Bitcoin as well. So I really do believe Bitcoin is going to become like a global thing, right? Especially when it reaches in the six figs ever. Like, we are literally about to see Bitcoin reaching in the six figs for the first time ever in history. I know in other currencies we have already seen Bitcoin reaching over $100,000, but for USD we haven't seen that yet. But very, very soon it will happen. Okay, it just will happen. So be ready for that. The big players all know where we're going. Very, very true. Marco, you are on point. Okay, because I feel like a lot of people out there understand where Bitcoin is heading long term. Like, just people in general. Don't worry about countries, institutions, and all these like whales, right? I'm talking about just people in general. Because if you guys look at Bitcoin wallets and crypto exchanges, people are moving their Bitcoins off crypto exchanges, which is very, very bullish, as you should, right? I told you guys many times, you should not keep your Bitcoins, your crypto assets that you want to hodl for long term. Don't keep it into any crypto exchanges. I don't care if it's Binance, I don't care if it's Coinbase, just don't keep it in there, right? Keep it offline. not your keys, not your wallet, right? So understand, keep it offline, get like a hardware wallet, okay? That's what I do, and that's what majority of you guys should do as well. And if you have not done that already, please do so ASAP, okay? Because nowadays we really don't know what can happen with any crypto exchange. Any crypto exchange, they can literally go bankrupt, they can shut down and freeze your assets, and you can't even get it out anymore, right? So don't take that risk, guys, okay? Get a goddamn hardware wallet or something like that so it's more safe, okay? But that's that. Okay. So yeah, we know where Bitcoin is heading. Like people in general, like I said, we know where Bitcoin is heading. You know, like I said, with the Bitcoin wallets, right? A lot of Bitcoin wallets out there, these Bitcoins that are in these wallets, they have not been moving for years. People are simply just hodling Bitcoin. Okay. Just think about that for a second, guys. And obviously, we know Bitcoin has a max supply. It has a fixed supply of 21 million Bitcoins. It's actually less than that because millions of Bitcoins have been lost right throughout the years, especially in the early stages, the early stages of Bitcoin. Right? Just remember, we're still pretty early for right now for Bitcoin. Okay, we really, really are, guys, because we know where Bitcoin is heading in the next 10 years, 20 years, and 30 years. Right? So I think people are now finally realizing, where Bitcoin is heading long term. Like it's going mainstream. Okay, it's going to become something big, like globally, right? So this is why, guys, I always tell you guys to, get some Bitcoin, right? DCA, just simply DCA into Bitcoin and just hold it for as long as you possibly can. If you want to go ahead and take some profits, go ahead, but don't sell all your Bitcoins. And if you have small amounts of Satoshis, don't sell all of them, right? Keep some of them, owning, like I said, right, owning 0.1 Bitcoin, right, just 10% of a Bitcoin, it's a big deal. 0.2, 0.5, right, half of Bitcoin, that's a big deal, right? You don't have to get one full Bitcoin, but try your best to get to one full Bitcoin because this one full Bitcoin will change your life, right? It really, really will change your life, guys, okay? But of course, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, guys, okay? Always do your own research. So what else is there? Speaking about Marcus Saylor, so Marcus Saylor's MicroStrategy has over $3 billion to purchase more Bitcoin, right? So they are planning, okay, to buy more Bitcoin. $3 billion. That is a lot, guys. Okay, that is a lot. They are not stopping. Okay, MicroStrategy, Marcus Saylor himself, right, the CEO of MicroStrategy, they are continuing to buy Bitcoin. Okay, they are not stopping. There is no top for Bitcoin, right? There is no top, guys. It's DCA into Bitcoin for a lifetime. Trust me, personally, right? Personally, when Bitcoin is in this fixed six figs, when Bitcoin's at 100K, I'm still gonna be buying. When Bitcoin's at 120, I'm still gonna be buying. When Bitcoin's at 150, 180 to 200K and higher, I'm still gonna be buying, guys. I'm still gonna be DCAing into Bitcoin. Okay, I'm really, really am, right? Because in the future, guys, like it's gonna be extremely rare to even own like 0.1 of a Bitcoin. It's gonna be a big deal, trust me. Okay, and we know, guys, when Bitcoin reaches like $10 million per coin, even like $13 million, $15 million, that means 0.1 Bitcoin will be like over $1 million worth, right? So just think about that. So if you really think about it, owning 0.1 Bitcoin can make you a millionaire, right? If you just hold it for long enough, okay? Because Bitcoin will be worth millions of dollars. As I told you guys, you got to think of Bitcoin as a digital asset that will be worth millions of dollars one day, because it will be one day, right? It will be, trust me. And I'm pretty sure we all know that, right? And look at this, guys. Okay, BlackRock bought over $500 million worth of Bitcoin yesterday. Over $500 million, guys. That is crazy. They are not stopping. Okay, and ever since we had these ETFs, right, a lot of these institutions have been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin, right? So that is amazing to see. Look at the volume, right? It is amazing to see. And look at this Bitcoin Wikipedia page views. Okay, you can just clearly see it has gone up, right? It has gone up. So this is very bullish, right? And we know in general, like people are just searching about Bitcoin, right? The retail interest for it is spiking. Okay, I already talked about this many times, but yes, it is spiking, guys. Okay, it really, really is. And yeah, look at this, right? I find this very, very interesting. Okay, a lot of you guys want to know what's the next trend, right? So every crypto cycle has its own hype. This time, the real money is in meme coins. Okay, so understand, guys, right? Back, 2016, 2017 was altcoins. And then, of course, back in 2020 and, of course, in 2021 was NFTs. Who remembers NFTs? Like, let me know, guys. Do you guys remember NFTs? Okay, like NFTs was so huge. Like the hype around NFTs back in last cycle, the bull cycle, was like insane. And obviously, a lot of people were making a lot of money with NFTs. Okay, it was huge, guys. Like the hype around NFTs was huge back last cycle. Even celebrities were getting into NFTs. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I remember it and it was crazy. And of course, right, the hype is around meme coins right now. Meme coins is like literally the next like trend, like the next hype thing around the crypto space. Okay, we know, guys, for the past few days, even for the past few weeks, meme coins have been going mainstream. Like a lot of people have been talking about it, right? A lot of people aren't seeing like young kids, literally young kids, like the younger generations that have been banking life-changing money. Okay, meme coins are literally making people millions of dollars. Like millionaires are in fact being printed right now with meme coins. People are just simply trading it. Okay, but understand, guys, it's very, very risky. Always trade money that you're comfortable losing. And I wouldn't like leverage trade or anything like that. It's just too risky. You know what I mean? So just be careful with that, guys. But yeah, meme coins is like the next hype thing, guys. Okay, like back in 2021, meme coins weren't that like hyped. You know what I mean? It really, really wasn't. Like obviously at that time, Dogecoin was pumping, Shiba Inu was pumping, and I'm pretty sure other meme coins, like other smaller meme coins, were pumping. But this cycle, right, for this year 2024, it's huge. Like meme coins are being created like almost every single day, and people are just simply trading it, right, to make that money. Okay, so that's that. But I think like since NFTs, they are in fact dying. Okay, a lot of people really don't care about NFTs anymore, but I really do believe like this cycle. I personally do believe like sometime next year, 2025, that a lot of these NFTs that will gain back its hype. I think a lot of these NFTs, yes, they have gone down a lot in price, but I really do believe they will go up in price this bull run. Like sometime next year, 2025, I think a lot of these NFTs will go up in price. Right. Especially like I think what was the NFT called? Like Mage Punk, right? I think that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the punks, the crypto punks or the mage punks, I forgot what the name is. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I think those NFTs will perform very, very well in the next bull cycle, this bull cycle. So that's that. But yeah, guys, meme coins, right? It's the next hype thing. Okay, a lot of people right now are trading meme coins. Okay, they're trying to look for the next gem. Okay, the next, 10x, 20x, 50x, 100x meme coins so they can make that money, right? And we heard about that story of someone literally just putting in $17 into Peanut the Squirrel, right? This meme coin. Okay, and that $17 turned into a $3 million, which is insane. And we remember, guys, right, that Peanut the Squirrel, like last week, was up like crazy. Like I remember when single day was up like 400%. Look at it right now, right? For the past week, it's down 27%. For the past day, it's down, pretty much 8%. It is still dropping. Right now, it's at $1.16, and its all-time high was like 2.3. Yeah. So it has dropped a fair bit, guys. But for the month, it's still up over 2,000%, which is insane. But yeah, this is the next hype thing, guys. Okay, meme coins. And let's have a look at how my meme coins are doing, because I think like a few days ago I did go live and I did buy some meme coins just to trade it, just for fun, guys. I only put like 350 in, planning on buying a bit more into. So let's just see if I made any money. I doubt it though, but we'll see. Wow, I almost made $14. All right, right, guys. So these are the meme coins that I bought. Oh, let me just show you guys like this. Okay. So you guys can clearly see I'm up pretty much $14, up like almost 4% on these meme coins. I was actually, I remember I checked this last night. I was actually up like over $30, close to $40 at one point. But I am planning on like taking this more serious, guys, with trading meme coins. I do, in fact, have like a phantom wallet and whatnot, so I'm gonna like take it more serious. And of course, guys, I know I shouldn't like trade more money than I can afford to lose, right? So I know that I'm playing it safe. But yeah, these are the meme coins that I am so far trading as of right now, that I just put like money in, a little bit of money in. Up almost $14. That is not too bad. All right, guys. So the real question is, when are we gonna see Bitcoin reaching 100K? I think that's what everyone wants to know, and who knows when, right? Who exactly knows when, guys? But I don't know. Personally, I really don't know when we will see Bitcoin hitting 100K. Like literally, I thought yesterday, like we were 100% gonna see Bitcoin reach 100K. Didn't happen. The day before that, I thought we were for sure gonna see Bitcoin reaching 100K. It didn't happen, right? Like the day before, guys, like yesterday and the day before that, like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, we saw Bitcoin going as high as 99.4 to 99.5, right? And at that time, it was at its, all-time high. And then it just went back down, I remember, to like 97.1. And then I just ended the stream there. And then we saw it bounce back up to like 99.8. And I thought that was the moment where we were 100% going to see Bitcoin reaching 100K. But no, it just dropped back down. It's insane. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but like Bitcoin, I have never seen Bitcoin struggle this much. And what's funny is, um, like Bitcoin for the past few weeks, ever since we had the US election, you guys just clearly see it's just been pumping. I felt like, with this uptrend Bitcoin did in fact form ever since we had the US election, like we just skipped through like those 80K levels. Do you guys realize that? Like I felt like Bitcoin literally just went from like $74,000 all the way to like where it is now, $98,000. Like we just skipped those 80K levels like it was nothing. Like I didn't even know like it happened. Like am I the only one that like feels that way? Because I felt like we didn't even like I didn't even like see Bitcoin at like 83K, 84K for too long. Like it just went from like literally 74K all the way to like those 90K levels. Right. And right now it's just funny because Bitcoin is struggling so hard right now to reach $100,000. I think that's just insane. Joy, hello. How are you? The sideway is good. Yes, I totally do agree with you. I mean, at least this is a opportunity to buy some Bitcoin, right? Before it reaches $100,000. You guys saw, right? Like a couple of days ago, like 3 days ago, I bought some Bitcoin, right? I did in fact buy some Bitcoin. I don't know what price I bought it at. Maybe it was at like 96, 97. But I did buy some Bitcoin that morning. I remember I woke up, okay? I thought, soon enough we were going to see Bitcoin reaching 100K, right? So I just bought some Bitcoin that morning. And then I remember seeing Bitcoin reaching like 97 and then 98. I was like, yeah, I'm glad I bought some. But Bitcoin is still below 100K. So I am still going to buy some Bitcoin. I'm trying my best to like buy as much as I possibly can while still below $100,000. Because like I said, guys, once we see Bitcoin reaching, over 100K, right, 100K and over, it's just gonna moonshot for sure, 100%. I think that is going to happen for sure. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm really trying to diversify into like AI projects, gaming projects as well. I really do believe AI, a lot of these projects in AI will perform very, very well this bull run. I'm not saying all of them will perform well, but majority of them will perform well. And I've heard a lot about Render, right? And I think this altcoin will perform pretty decent, right? Market cap right now 4 billion, over 4 billion. And I really do believe this AI project can perform very, very well with this bull cycle. So I'm looking into that. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of them here, guys. There is a lot. You really just gotta like do your own research. And gaming, right? I heard Beam is pretty decent as well. Okay, I don't know much about Beam, but I'm trying to do my research, and yeah, I think I'm gonna put some money into Beam. IMX, I've heard a lot about, and it's up 16% today. Gala, okay, up 30%. Axie Infinity, where I lost a lot of money. I'm talking, I probably lost like $1,100 into Axie Infinity. It's insane, guys. It's actually stupid. And this is like a earn to play gaming token. But yeah, it's up 30% today. But look, it's not even like really making a dent. It is still down a lot, guys, from its previous high. IMX Australian, I believe. Are you investing into it? By the way, guys, if you guys have any questions, let me know now. I'll be happy to answer them before I end today's stream. Look at this though, guys. Like, I feel like a lot of gaming tokens right now are pumping today. Like, there's a lot of greens today for the past 24 hours for gaming tokens. Look at Decentraland and Sandbox. I remember seeing both of these tokens from last cycle, and they were up like, I'm pretty sure Sandbox was up like $10, right? Let me have a look. Oh, almost $10. 7.5. And then Decentraland, was that the one that was up like $10? I can't remember. No, it wasn't. $5. Wow, both of these are down so much. But yeah, I really do believe gaming, okay, a lot of these gaming tokens will perform very well this bull run. Yeah, there is a lot of gaming projects that are up like at least over 10% right now, which is great to see, right? It's amazing. AI, yeah, not too bad as well. A lot of greens. But yeah, we are in fact seeing a lot of alts moving, guys. Like for the past few days, right? We are in fact seeing a lot of altcoins moving. Solana's moving. XRP has been moving like crazy. And of course, Gary Gensler resigning. Okay, officially, stepping down as the, SEC's chairman. Okay, that's obviously causing XRP to pump a lot, right? Like they are free. Ripple is free. Obviously, they won the lawsuit like a couple months back. So they are free, guys. So it's understandable why we are in fact seeing XRP pumping. What else has been pumping? Cardano obviously reaching $1 for the first time ever since like over 2 years, which is great to see, right? Yesterday we saw Cardano reaching $1, right? And look at this, right? For the past week, it's up 50%. And for the past month, Cardano is up 200%. So yeah, a lot of these altcoins have been moving. Avalanche was moving, right? Yesterday it was moving. Today it's slightly down, but overall it's still looking pretty good. XLM has been moving, okay? And it's still moving today, right? And I'm very, very surprised that Stellar is in the top 12 largest crypto coins. It's crazy. A few minutes ago it was at number 11. Avalanche just replaced it. What else has been pumping? Polkadot is obviously moving right now as Polygon. Okay, Sui has been reaching a new high, right? Bitcoin Cash, I remember like a few days ago, like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, it was pumping like over 20%. So yeah, a lot of alts have been moving, guys, right? A lot of altcoins have been moving like crazy, which is a great sign, right? When an alt season is right around the corner, literally. So be prepared for that. Okay, because what we are fixing right now for altcoins, pumping, 10%, 15%, 20%, 30%, 50%, and whatnot, over 50% for some of them even, is going to go much, much harder in the next, when it actually is alt season. A lot of people talk about Jasmy Coin. Wow. Wait, for the past year, it's up 400%. Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, a fair few memes are pumping, guys. It's looking pretty good right now for meme coins. I just realized, like, yeah, fair few alts are pumping today. So it's looking pretty good for alts, right? Bitcoin, hopefully, guys. Okay, you guys are prepared for that 100K because it is coming. I hope you guys are truly prepared for a 100K Bitcoin because the next target, once we see Bitcoin reaching $100,000, it's going to be $114,000. That is loading. I hope you guys know that. So be ready for a 114K Bitcoin. Okay, right after 100K, but I think that's going to be like for sure the next target. Let's have a look. 1 minute time frame. 98 point, just not, but just below 98.4 right now. I have no idea what Bitcoin's gonna do. What is Pepe doing? I really do believe Pepe is gonna be like the next Dogecoin, right? We saw Dogecoin last bull cycle performing amazing. I think Pepe is gonna be like the next Doge. I truly do believe like that will happen. So keep your eyes on Pepe, guys. I think it's gonna go much much higher than where it is right now. 100%. Market cap 8 billion. I see it going to like 15 to 20 billion. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying 100% that will happen, but if it does, then that'll be amazing. So this is a great question. If you had $10,000 now to invest, what would you invest in to get your max return? Well, personally, since you guys know, okay, I love Bitcoin, right? But if you want max returns, I think you should just put it into altcoins. Don't worry about Bitcoin. Maybe just chucking like maybe $1,000 into Bitcoin and then 9K. Like personally, I'll probably do that. Like if you want max returns, trying to like make money in this this bull run, right? I mean, like I said, you need some Bitcoin in your portfolio. So I would say put around maybe $1,000 to $2,000 into Bitcoin at least, and just leave it in there, right? Just leave that 2K to 1K into Bitcoin, right? And then the rest, okay, maybe you have $8,000 left. Just play around with it, right? Put into diversify, right? Put into Ethereum, Solana. Personally, this is just what I'll do. Put into Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Chainlink, right? Because I really do believe those altcoins will perform very, very well with this bull run. But yeah, you just gotta really do your own research. Maybe put into like something like Sui, right? And of course, meme coins. Put into some meme coins, right? Just play around with it. Maybe like put in like I want to say like maybe 1,000 or below 1,000, a couple of hundred into like meme coins, right? Diversify. Or maybe you just put it all into like altcoins. Don't worry about Bitcoin, to be honest, if you want like max returns. But of course, this is not financial advice. Okay, always do your own research, right? But personally, like if I had 10K, how would I invest for max return? Man, honestly, personally, like I'll probably put like half of that 10K into a Bitcoin. I'll just leave it there. Honestly, I'll just put like honestly, think about it now. I'll probably put 5,000 into Bitcoin, and honestly, I'll just leave it there. I wouldn't even touch it for long term, right? I'll just leave it in there, and then the next 5K, I'll just play around with it. Try to turn that 5K into like I don't know, 20K, something like that, right? Because I think that is very, very possible. You purchase Bitcoin at US $16,000. Yes, I did. I literally caught the bottom, right? When Bitcoin, um, well, let's have a look here. So when Bitcoin was actually just below $16,000, right? When it hit bottom right over here, guys, I literally took it as an opportunity to buy, right? I took it as an opportunity to buy, guys, right? And I did. And I put a large amount of my money into that because I told you guys, well, I actually made a video and I told you guys, maybe as of right now, like maybe, when I saw Bitcoin at like just below 16K, I told you guys literally like maybe Bitcoin right now, maybe this isn't its bottom, maybe it's near its bottom. So I just went all in, right? I just literally went all in. So yeah, it was good timing. Thank you. I appreciate that. And the crazy thing is, I was not timing the market. I just saw an opportunity, right? And I just took it, and I'm glad I did. That was literally the best decision ever that I made, investing into Bitcoin, right? And yeah, you guys shouldn't like time the market. Timing the market can screw with your emotions. It can. So that's why you should simply just DCA, right? And DCAing is obviously a great investing strategy. A lot of people, right, a lot of investors use this strategy for long term because you don't time the market when you're, putting into money into whatever asset that you want to buy. Thank you, Marco. I appreciate that. You done well. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, DCAing, guys, I highly suggest that. Just simply DCA, right, into something like Bitcoin and just, yeah, just do it for as long as you possibly can. Like, for example, if you want to just invest, like, let's just say $500 a month, right? You'll consistently do that. Every month, you'll just put in $500 into Bitcoin and you'll just leave it there, right? And on DCA day, like the day that you actually put in that 500 every month, right? You just put into Bitcoin, right? Whether Bitcoin is pumping in that day, you don't care how it's performing, right? Even if it's crashing, dumping, you don't care. You're not timing the market. You're just DCing. You're just putting in, and that's it, right? So I think it's a great strategy to use. And sometimes, guys, like timing the market can work, right? It can work, guys. Okay, and sometimes, right, when you just chuck in a little bit by a little bit, sometimes, like, yeah, that can work, obviously, right? That's why a lot of people DCA. But sometimes, when you're putting in a whole bunch of money, let's just say you have like $20,000 and you don't want to like put in like $1,000 every week. You just want to like straight away like chuck it in. Sometimes that can work too. Like for example, when I caught the bottom, right? When I just chucked in like I think at the time I chucked in like almost 20K, literally almost 20K. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just telling you guys, right? I chucked in like almost $20,000 right over here. I think I put in like $17,500 into Bitcoin at that time, right? And yeah, obviously like I put it like $17,500 into Bitcoin right over here. And imagine like I just chucked in instead of doing that, right? Chucking that whole amount of money into Bitcoin when it was all the way down here. Imagine I just chucked in like $2,000 like every week, right? Like one over here, one over here. You know what I mean? Like that will still work too, but I caught the bottom. That's the thing. So yeah, sometimes timing the market does work, but it's just really it just screws with your emotions, right? It really, really does. It's all about educating the masses. Yes, it really, really is. I totally agree with you. Get educated, guys. Okay, that's for one. Get educated, right? Learn what Bitcoin is, how it works, why you should, buy into Bitcoin for long term. Okay, let me show you guys something real quick. I've showed you guys this before, but maybe you guys missed it. I am I'm trying to get it back. Well, I'm trying to get back into reading, and right now I'm currently reading this book right here, Crush It. This is a great book by Gary Vee. I'm a huge fan of Gary Vee, by the way. I'm almost finished. Okay, so right now this is my current read, and I read this book as well, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm pretty sure we all know Robert Kiyosaki and this book. This book is very, very famous. And this book literally changed my life, guys, about how money works, how you should think about money, right? Things like that. So if you really want to get into like finance and stuff like that, and like build wealth, I think you should totally read this book. This is an amazing book. It literally just like changed my life, how I think about like money and whatnot. So this is a great book. This is a must read, guys. So if you want to learn about like what Bitcoin is, obviously you can like research about it, and there's a lot of books out there that you can read, like the Bitcoin Standard. Fantastic book, guys. This book is amazing. I'm telling you guys right now, like if you really want to learn about Bitcoin, please buy this book. This book is only like $20 and it's worth it, right? Read it, guys. It's amazing. Okay, in my opinion, I think this is one of the best Bitcoin like books that you can read to learn about Bitcoin, right? It really, really is. Or maybe you want something like Bitcoin for Dummies. I think this is decent as well. It really, really is. So get something like this. I think it will work. So yeah, just get educated, guys, right? Get educated. If you don't know how Bitcoin works, what it is, why it was created at the first place, read it, right? Study, and then just buy it. Because once I knew how Bitcoin worked, I just studied it, and then I just started to go all in on Bitcoin pretty much, right? That's exactly what happened. Okay. So just got to study it. And I feel like the people that don't know how Bitcoin works, what it really is, right? What's the technology behind Bitcoin? What's the, utility behind Bitcoin, right? I feel like people haven't done enough research. The ones that are like skeptics, the ones that say Bitcoin, it's not going to be here forever. It's a scam and whatnot. I feel like they haven't done their research or haven't done any research at all. Because how can you not be bullish on Bitcoin, right? Am I right or wrong? Like, you just have to really do your own research, guys. I will read that book one day. Short book but packed with great info. I will give it a go because I am trying to get back into reading, guys. Right, I really, really am. I stopped for a while for reading, but I'm really trying to get back into it. All about money. That is good because I'm all about learning about finance and money as well. Fiat is so dead. Yes, Marco, it is. Fiat is dead, guys. Okay, it really, really is. That's why you guys need to invest, right? If you simply, okay, want to build wealth, guys, right? If you simply want to build wealth, you got to invest into assets. Okay, a lot of people out there invest into index funds, S&P 500, right? Stock market, silver, gold, real estate, right? There's a lot of asset classes out there, but I highly suggest you guys to put it into Bitcoin, right? Invest into Bitcoin for long term. Simply just DCA and hold it for as long as you possibly can, right? Because I really do believe Bitcoin is the best store of value asset out there, right? It's a hedge against inflation, right? It really, really is. Okay, yes, short term, Bitcoin's volatile, but long term, it's always going up. It is always shooting up, guys, right? And when you really zoom out on the Bitcoin chart, like you can see clearly that it's like always shooting up. It's like I want to say it's like a volatile uptrend because it's always shooting up, right? We know, guys, okay, every single time we enter a new bull market, the next bull cycle, like we enter a new bull cycle, right? A new bull run, Bitcoin always tends to reach a new all-time high every single time, right? The 4-year cycle. Okay, every 4 years we have the Bitcoin halving event, right? And of course, right, every single time right after the Bitcoin halving event, Bitcoin pumps. It enters the next cycle, the next bull cycle, the next bull run, right? It doesn't happen straight away. It takes like, a few months after the halving event, but still, okay, it happens, right? The bull run occurs, it happens. And we see these massive parabolic moves happening for Bitcoin, like what we are in fact seeing right now, okay? So trust the 4-year cycle, guys, okay? So that's that. Like in the next 4 years, okay, we're gonna enter the next bull cycle. Obviously, in 2026, I think that year we're gonna be in a bear market, so we're gonna see Bitcoin dropping and whatnot, right? Altcoins dropping. That's when you want to buy more, right? And then obviously, around 2029, 2030, that's when, we're going to enter the next bull cycle. So trust the 4 year cycle, guys. Okay. So yeah, if you want to build wealth, guys, you got to invest your money. You don't want to save money in fiat, right? Keeping your money in the bank. If you do that, then obviously your money, your purchasing power will obviously go much lower because of inflation. Your money that you're saving, you're keeping in fiat, right? That you're keeping like in the bank, it's gonna be worthless because of inflation, right? So you're actually losing purchasing power, right? But whereas if you invest your money into something like Bitcoin, your purchasing power actually goes higher and everything becomes much, much cheaper when you own Bitcoin, right? So put your money into Bitcoin, save it, treat it like it's your own savings account, right? Not financial advice, do your own research, guys. Like I said, study Bitcoin, right? What it really is and why it was created at the first place. Like, read the white paper. Okay, if you guys haven't read the Bitcoin white paper, you gotta read it. Okay, you have to read it. Like, I think it's on the internet, right? Like, let's have a look. There we go. The first thing. If you guys haven't read this, please read it. Please. Okay. You can read this, learn about it, right? Peer-to-peer cash system. Decentralized, no banks behind it, no government, no one's controlling it. It's literally just peer-to-peer money transaction. Like, it's yours. This is your own money. No one's controlling it. Right? There's no government behind it. There's no bank running it or anything like that. There's no middleman. It's amazing. How can you not like this technology? You know what I mean? This is literally the future, guys. Um, Even when you show people Bitcoin has more value than silver, they still are hesitant. Yeah, that's true. I know people, trust me, guys, like, I know people that I try to like tell them to, buy Bitcoin for long term and whatnot. Like, just put some money into Bitcoin. Don't, you know, do anything with it, right? Treat it like it's a savings account, right? Invest into it for long term. And they don't want to, right? And that's totally fine, right? It's totally up to them. That can be on the sidelines. But trust me, as I told you guys many times, people that are like this, right, that are not buying into Bitcoin right now, that don't get it right now, trust me, they will FOMO in later on, right? When Bitcoin's at 200K this cycle, right? Sometime next year, 2025, the FOMO is going to be insane. Trust me, retail interest is already sparking. We know that, guys. Okay, so for everyone out there that are in the sidelines right now, they will FOMO in the future, guys. Trust me. I am telling you guys that right now. They will FOMO in. Oh, running out of water. All right, guys. So I have no idea when Bitcoin's gonna reach 100K. It's obviously not gonna be today. I don't think. I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. Tomorrow, hopefully. I'm hoping it does do something tomorrow because honestly, the next day after tomorrow, like, I'm gonna be pretty busy. And if I miss Bitcoin reaching 100K, I will be pissed. I will be pissed because for the past few days, I've been trying to go live and capture, the magical $100,000 right number, but it just hasn't happened. So if Bitcoin, okay, doesn't reach 100K tomorrow, then most likely I will not be able to catch it on live, unfortunately, because I'll be very, very busy with other things to do, right? These past few days I've been like free. So yeah. I mean, it is hard, guys. Like, things like this, where you try to like catch moments for Bitcoin reaching, a specific number, it is hard. It is very, very hard. I realize that now. You know, like especially like yesterday, even the day before that, I promise you guys, I was just looking at the Bitcoin chart and just hoping and just looking at it like, when will it reach 100K? It was crazy. My sleeping schedule was bad. It was bad. I just kept looking at the chart. Biggest 1 minute yet? I guess so. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end today's stream. Thank you guys so much for joining and supporting. Marco, thank you. Appreciate you. Everyone else, I thank you. And hopefully tomorrow, right? Hopefully tomorrow we do see Bitcoin reaching $100,000. Hopefully. I doubt it though, honestly. Alright, we're gonna believe, right? We're gonna believe. Let's not doubt ourselves here. Because I really want to see, I mean, I'm pretty sure we all want to see Bitcoin reaching 100K. Maybe we don't. Maybe this is a sign to buy more Bitcoin while still below 100K, right? But understand, guys, please be prepared for a 100K Bitcoin, right? Because it is coming at any moment. Who knows when, but I think very, very soon we're going to see Bitcoin reaching $100,000. I want to say like less than a week time, hopefully, right? So that's that. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and end today's stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will go live again. Most likely, I will. So stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't seen my most previous video that I uploaded today, as you guys know, every single day, okay, I upload a video giving you guys an update of what's happening with Bitcoin, what's happening around the crypto space. So if you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. That is always appreciated. And on that, I'm going to go ahead and end this one. And I catch you guys all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.